Okay, welcome back. We are going to do a Garden 2019 recap and what we're going to do different for next year. We're going to go by this by topic, I guess, out of my journal. So we'll start with the tomatoes because I like planting them the most. The tomatoes did surprisingly well. We got a lot of them and yeah, they were good. They were delicious. We
Especially the black one.
didn't I don't think we planted enough cherry tomatoes, so next year we will plant more. I have a ton of seeds and different varieties to do, so not a big deal. We have enough. So yes, they put a fresh egg in each hole, and the ones that got the eggs did really, really well. They got nice and big and strong. I did a lot of pruning this year, so that helped with any disease or anything like that. Let's see here. I will plant more next year because we really like tomatoes. Some of our favorites were the Amish paste, the
Black Crim.
the black Krim, the pineapple tomato, which I finally got some seeds for that, the sun sugar cherry tomatoes, the Rapunzel tomato. The green zebra was also a favorite this year, so we'll just plant more of those next year as well. One thing I will do is I will start almost all of my seeds earlier because when I put them out, they were pretty tiny and they struggled. So we'll just start them earlier this year. Next is the peppers. The peppers did well as well. They also did good. I do need to plant more green peppers next year because we didn't get as many as I thought. Me. We need to plant way more green peppers next year because we really like green peppers and we eat them a lot. The corbachi peppers were fun. They're just difficult to eat because they're like a long, skinny pepper, but they're full of seeds on the inside. So they're difficult to eat. The Sugar Rush peach peppers were very prolific. They are very spicy, which is good because we can use that for chili sauce or chili powder and stuff. The poblano peppers and the paprika peppers didn't do as well as I expected, but it's my first year planting spicy peppers, so hopefully a little better next year. Peas. We need to plant more peas. I'm actually moving the pea bed to somewhere else because it's where I had it because I already moved the bed. I want to put like a gazebo in that spot. So the beans did really well as well. The scarlet runner beans we didn't like. They were like fuzzy on the outside, which was weird. But regular green beans, they're good. They did really well. Lexi's going like this in the background saying, "Mwah!" They're delicious. My brassicas. I made the mistake of planting all my brassicas all in the same bed. So they used up all those nutrients and none of them really did very well. So next year I just need to disperse them around, learn more about the brassicas. So brassicas, I just need to move them around more. The melons did really, really poorly. I don't know why. I think next year I'm going to put in some more arch trellises for the melons so that they can grow on them instead of along the ground. Along with the cucumbers. Where I had the cucumbers, I didn't really think it through. I had them climbing the back of the fence for the garden, but then they would go through the fence and I couldn't reach them on the other side to pick them because there's no gap between that and the barbed wire fence for the property line. So I'm going to put the melons and the cucumbers on arch trellises along with the beans and the peas, basically all the viney stuff because it's pretty. Yes, cucamelons. Our kids loved the cucamelons. They just go out and they just pick them and pop them right in their mouth. We will definitely grow tons more of those next year. Zucchinis did fairly well for being the first time planting zucchini. I just need to plant more of them. My garden needs to be bigger. That's all I gotta say. Bigger. Same with the lettuces. Just need to plant more of them. Carrots. Apparently I can't grow carrots yet. Haven't figured out how to grow carrots yet. More research. I'll do that this winter. Figure out how to grow carrots because we really like carrots. Same thing with radishes and beets. You just gotta keep trying. Eventually you'll figure it out. The pumpkins did better than I expected. The pumpkin plant itself got ginormous. And next year I'm actually going to move it to the garden extension and plant tons of pumpkins because we like them. Baby boos, little pumpkins, pie pumpkins, jack-o'-lantern pumpkins, or just have our own pumpkin patch. I'm very pleased with all the flowers that we planted this year, and some of them got massive. Like the marigold bushes were like this big around. I did not expect them to get so big. From one seed, like ginormous marigolds. I need to remember that anything labeled a sprawling, spreading, waving petunia needs to like be in a hanging basket because otherwise they just go everywhere. And that's not any fun. I need to plant more herbs next year. So this way I can just hang them to dry because I think they look really pretty that way. Trying to remember if there's anything else I wanted to talk about as far as what did well and what didn't. I just need more space. That's going to be like the whole spring garden expansion that we're going to do. So stay tuned because next year the garden's going to get bigger and always it's going to be different, and just going to spend the winter learning and resting and planning and dreaming and just, looking back on what we did last year and thinking about what we're going to do next year. So until next time, bye guys.